LWCF has been one of the most successful conservation programs in our nation's history for over 60 years, and I'm proud to keep fighting for its future so that future generations in the Hudson Valley can enjoy the same opportunities that we have today.
As a son of these parts, this is my home. This home, our Hudson Valley, the Hudson Highlands, is truly extraordinary. Stunning beauty, access to nature, and sort of a reverence in this community for protected lands that make the region incredibly special. And so much of what we love about this place didn't come about by accident, of course.
The work is supported by the New York Highlands Network, a coalition of partners coordinated by the Hudson Highlands Land Trust. Recognizing the importance of regional conservation connectivity, this network works across the New York Highlands because conservation doesn't stop at property lines or municipal boundaries.
Since we've seen persistent attempts to sell off our public lands, always by a small but vocal minority, the majority of Americans and the majority of Congress are rejecting these efforts. Congressman Lawler has been at the forefront of protecting LWCF and has been pressing for funds to reach for the ground. We cannot thank him enough for his strong and steadfast leadership, especially this year.
Growing up in Rockland County, I've always understood how important these lands are, not just for recreation, but for our quality of life, our local economies, and the health of our communities. And that's why I've made protecting and strengthening LWCF a priority in Congress. Let me just highlight a few things that we have been working on. Last July, I led a bipartisan letter to Appropriations Chairman Mike Simpson calling for the full funding of the $900 million guaranteed under the Great American Outdoors Act, and making sure every dollar goes to real conservation and public access and not diverted elsewhere. And in January, we successfully included key accountability and transparency provisions in fiscal year 2026 appropriations. And these protections ensure Hudson Valley taxpayer dollars are spent responsibly and reach projects on the ground exactly as Congress intended under the Great American Outdoors Act. And just last month, I helped lead another bipartisan letter to the Trump administration urging them to protect LWCF's integrity in fiscal year 27 budget and maintain that permanent $900 million annual commitment that the president just signed into law. And these are asks were all included in the president's fiscal year 27 budget proposal, which made no changes to LWCF eligible uses or operations and kept full funding in place.